Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this series, you're going to see 25 days of trade analysis. I am calling it 25 days of Tradesmas. In this Tradesmas series, if you are going to be watching it, I highly suggest that you take the opportunity to be participating in the giveaway. I would love to give back to you guys in the YouTube world who have supported me and followed me. I am always very interactive in the trading floor community, but I know there's a ton of you who have followed me for a while who aren't in there, and I want to be able to give back to YouTube as well. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for all of your guys' support here on my YouTube channel, and I am wishing you all the warmest of holidays, whatever holiday it is that you celebrate. I personally celebrate Christmas, so therefore I am doing the 25 days of Tradesmas. But whatever your holiday season is, I wish you and your family and loved ones a very warm and happy holiday season. With that being said, I am doing the giveaway here on my channel. So for every day that I do one of the Tradesmas videos, if you do any sort of interaction, if you like, comment, or subscribe, you will earn an entry to be able to qualify at the end on the 25th day to be part of the drawing that I am holding. I will draw a winner for the giveaway. I will announce the winner on the 26th of December. The prize will be to win a yearly subscription to the trading floor. So if you guys are interested in it, make sure that you are doing the likes, subscribe, and comments. Obviously, you cannot resubscribe over and over again, but don't worry. You will get 3 credit points towards that, but then every day following it, as long as you leave a like and you leave a comment, you'll get 2 additional entries for each of those. In addition to my giveaway, if you guys love giveaways, we are doing one on the Trading Floor YouTube channel as well. It's the same thing over there in order to enter as well, though it is interaction. So if you like, comment, and subscribe over there with that channel, you are going to be entered into a drawing at the end on the 25th as well. We will draw a name for somebody to win a $1,000 cash prize. You do have to have PayPal to accept this prize, so make sure that you can accept PayPal if you're going to go over there and enter into it. But I think that's a really nice prize. I think most people this time of year would love to have $1,000 extra. So make sure that you guys are also checking out the Tradesmas that we are doing on the trading floor. And there are lots of styles of trading happening over there on their Tradesmas. You will see all of our live streamers and our staff submitting videos. So if breakout trading isn't really your thing, or maybe my style isn't your thing, no worries. Go check out the Trading Floor's YouTube and make sure you are subscribing, and commenting for an opportunity to win $1,000 cash prize at the end. Okay guys, let's get into the video, and happy holidays. Merry day 7 of Tradesmas. Today we have a trade on US30. It is a 1-minute time frame, and I am showing you guys a live trade that I took. So I will show you guys where this trade came from. So as always, this is the testimonial section. This was a trade that I did take on, posted on 11/7, but I believe I took it on the 6th. Yeah. So I took it on the 6th. So you guys can see 11/6, and it closed on 11/7. So this was a hold that I had to keep. But this was taken from one of my live accounts that I have. So this is a real profit that I made. And I'll show you guys now, but we'll go over some of these trades. But this was the starting fresh account that I did start for Strategy Wars back on the 1st of November. So you'll see each of the days with the dates where I was trading for Strategy Wars. And we'll go over all of these trades, but you can see that's what I did make on this account up until the 7th that I was showing you guys here. But anyhow, I do show that usually just so you guys can see the daily, the weekly, the monthly, or whatever it is. I try to be as open and transparent with my accounts as possible. So anyhow, this is a live account. At the time, I was using Hugosway because I did goof up and forgot that they were switching their platforms. And anyhow, yes, this was a Hugosway account at the time that I was using, and then all the drama happened and then ended up becoming a bit crazy for me the following week where I had to switch things around. But nonetheless, let's get into the actual trade so you guys can see what it looked like, but this is what our trade was looking like. Okay, so the physical trade as to why I took it and when I took it and got in, all that jazz, let's get into it. So what you'll see here is that I had a zone, so my purple zone marked up. As always, if you don't know how I mark these up, go ahead and check out the video 1 from Tradesmas. I'll link it above in the right-hand corner for you guys. You can see why it is that I mark these up. But I marked up my zone here. This was a resistance level. that had recently had a liquidity grab that when market was opening, had kind of pushed above, grabbed some liquidity and came back into the market. Ignore the old trades. These were old trades that I do think you'll see them. You might see them on the screenshots. But those were trades that ended up being trailed by me and ended up like slightly in profit, but ended up getting hit. The trailing break evens got hit, but I always take slight profit. So that's why you might have seen on the screenshot some of those smaller amounts, like maybe $100 or $200. That's what these were. Yeah, I did fall into a liquidity trap. I'm also human and guilty of falling into them. So it got me pretty good here. And then same thing here when I thought that we had maybe an actual liquidity grab and then we're going to drop. I just basically got in too soon is really what happened. The market ended up ranging as still staying within the bigger zone. And I ended up having a trailing stop that I was following with closely get hit. So it's okay. It happens. That's why you trail to stay safe. And then eventually I did get my bigger move. So I was just a little too early, basically. Liquidity trap that I fell into here. And then this one here was too quick of a trail. And I didn't give it the room it needed because I would have been safe with my initial stop loss. But nonetheless, we'll probably actually talk about those trades more in detail later on. But that's what was happening over here. So based off of this situation, this zone that the market was kind of like ranging within for the most part, I was looking for it to come back up and see if it would retest this support and whether it would actually break it for real this time or whether it would reject off. And it ends up rejecting off. So basically it never broke out above it to create better market structure. It ends up rejecting off of it, which is good. It comes down, comes back up to retest it. I get my bearish smiley face as well as a bearish candle to confirm it. And that is why I entered. So you can see I did enter after I got like a nice strong bearish candle down here. I know these are small. I'm trying to show you guys the overall picture. So don't focus too much on the actual candle itself. If you want to learn about candle formation, we do offer that trading floor community. I teach it as well as there's like candle reading taught in the price action course, but you can also YouTube it. There's tons of free YouTube candle reading courses out there. So I'm not trying to get into too much detail about candle reading. The point is that there was a nice strong bearish candle that did print. And when I saw that, as well as the rejection off of the resistance level and the bearish smiley face, I figured this was the actual sell that I had been looking for over here. So I just ended up getting back into my sell at a better price, which is fine, and it worked out for me. So I got in here at this point. I did put my stop loss a little bit heavier. I didn't just put it above my zone because I wasn't sure about this like mini retest, whether this was an actual retest. Like it was here, comes down a little, comes back up and test. I didn't feel like it was that strong of a retest. And I was still a little leery that it maybe could pop up above for a little more liquidity. So just in case, I wanted to cover this area. So I did cover pretty heavily. I didn't go all the way up to the top of this wick, but I did cover pretty heavily the way that I normally do, where I would like to cover like more price action than just like one wick. Again, go check out video 1 if you want to know more about my logic behind that. Video 1 and video 2 from Tradesmas. You can see how I explain that. But anyway, that's my stop loss. My take profit was based off of a previous trade that I was already marking, and it was based off of a zone that was to the left. That's what this white dotted line was marking up. And you can see that it does end up popping into the zone here, which was so frustrating because it was like super close to my take profit, but it didn't actually hit it. And luckily I was busy and distracted and I didn't see all of this happening, or else I probably would have thought I was wrong again like I was here. But anyhow, it ends up working out, and I'm glad that I didn't see it and I didn't trail it or anything like that at this point. I had no idea it had gotten this close, because typically I probably would have trailed pretty tightly and at least taken to this mid-level I have marked here. That's what this white dotted line is. I likely would have gotten in here and let the market go beyond here. Once it came back and retest and comes in like this area, I probably would have moved my stop loss to slightly above here to protect it. And I didn't. So it worked out actually in my benefit to be busy and not know that this was happening. And And you can see all the way over here, it finally does hit my take profit, just dips just below it, grabs it, and it was enough to cover the spread that I had at the time to be able to capture my take profit. So that is this trade, and you guys can see what that looks like. It was a 2R, so I don't know if you guys can tell by looking at it, but it was like a 2 reward just because, like I said, I had to keep a little bit of a heavier stop loss there. And yeah, that's it. So that is what this trade looks like. And that is all I have for day 7. This is a pretty quick one. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 8.